Bloomington, Indiana. Can the perfect Indiana Hoosiers run it back this season? Curt Cignetti has already been fiery and feisty in the offseason, challenging players to have a higher standard. Josh Hoover transfers in for TCU, and these fans are ready to run it back here in Bloomington. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now the Thunderbirds offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And let me tell you about these linebackers. This group can make life miserable on any offense. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Jackson will throw. Pressure coming. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense got it.
And he was under so much stress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive. But the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quick strike complete. Oh, he's got some space. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
He's got him. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Trying to pound it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games, with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Thunderbirds want to crank the tempo. Jackson gonna throw it. bringing the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
And, man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is not a blazer. He's not going to outrun any defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play us.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, and then after the quarterback got him on the ground.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. There's a crease. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the Oak. I guess the good news on that penalty is at least the defense didn't have to back up that far. It's still first and goal. Jackson will throw. Got his man out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Wants to fire on second down. He wants it all. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They've held this ball forever, driven it deep, now facing a third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman, like the ability to RPO off of it. So, Palmer, I don't know who the names are going to be throughout the season, but I know they're going to run downhill, no nonsense, and they'll have a guy that they'll hitch their wagon to.
Yeah, everybody talking about losing Mendoza, but Black and Hemby were a big part of that thing, too. I think the offensive line, though, was key to it all. Anytime you have two 1,000-yard rushers, it's because the guys up front are pushing people around, and that was the secret sauce to Indiana's Cinderella run a year ago. So up front, these guys have to continue to dominate. They'll reload the backfield through the portal, through recruiting, but it
could be an alley. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. It looks as if we have an injured Hoosier at the end of that play. That is the freshman tight end who's still down on the field. We hope that's not too serious. Holly will keep an eye on it. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Makes the catch. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Pulls it in with one hand. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. And the field goal unit is on the field. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It is good! And that lead grows even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Jackson gonna throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And it's the Thunderbirds will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Fires to the wideout. Leaves his feet, makes a nice grab along the right sideline.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but
might have a chance. Oh, he got loose. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Rushes on him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Hoosiers! A great catch and run for 6.
this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Thunderbirds in the hurry up. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Tempo and overdrive.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Jackson will throw. He's got it. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. And it's the Thunderbirds will line it up on 1st and 10.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Oh, they're after him. Goes high to pull it in. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. The inside handoff.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
From the shotgun, the inside give. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. 2nd down, down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away. Because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll close the gap to 14.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter. The run to the left. Creates a little space. Turning it on. Discards him with the stiff arm. You want to talk about ending the first quarter on a bang. A huge chunk play before they finally get him out of bounds to end the first quarter. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. period. First down here. The play action fake. It's complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground.
Touchdown, Indiana! Fit it in the window for the score.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Snags a quick pass on the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play.
It's a fumble. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball secured. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Thunderbirds line up to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got.
Gonna let it fly. Goes high to pull it in. Flying out to the left. Tap. Touchdown, Indiana. Rolling into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And it's the Thunderbirds. Can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking down the middle. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down. The Thunderbirds send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Let's check in with Holly Roll.
Hey guys, checking in from the Indiana sideline. Guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Holly, thank you.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Oh, and you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit.
Maybe some room here. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it down first and goal.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found zero answers in how to get back in this football game.
Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
And nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get up under that center. Make it really hard for him to go forward right now. Nice penetration, stopping the quarterback sneak in its tracks.
After getting nothing, would they try to throw it again on 3rd and 1? And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
He might want another play. Tried to power it ahead on 4th and 1, and this defense was up to the challenge, and they'll turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. He'll try the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Tall hill to climb here. 3rd and 10 from inside your own 5. Just don't turn that thing over. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They stopped him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
He gets it away from his own end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the Indiana sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Barker. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire 1st half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they can cover him? They did do a nice job right there. That's not the last time this guy's going to see the ball thrown his way.
Now, these slant routes, you throw them quick. It's a timing route. You throw 3 million of them to the wide receiver, and most of the time, gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration, just drops the easy play. He's probably caught that ball 99% of the time it's been thrown to him.
That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quick release on the RPO. There he goes. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. He goes right back to the air. Tosses it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Hauls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And it's the Thunderbirds racing to the line in the hurry-up. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football, David.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Beebe.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
To the air, it's Hoover. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They boot it away. And it'll be down right there.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
Hand off from the shotgun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Just enough time to get off one more snap. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Longhorns, with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the number 1 team in the country. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is. Now back to your game in Bloomington. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly the quarterback of that defense, and he's really dictating the way things are going. A dynamic defender in every sense of the word. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Guys, I did catch up with Coach Signetti coming out of the locker room. They have got to keep feeding their star wide receiver. He has been brilliant here in the first half, showing his experience against every type of defense they've tried to throw at him. He continues to be a problem, one the defense will have to solve if they expect to turn around this second half. Guys?
Holly, thank you.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Caught in the backfield. It's Beebe. Breaks into the open. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the...
Touchdown, Hoosiers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Jenkins. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. 129, out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Option look, it's Jackson. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
When you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, and the defense does a really good job playing assignment football, man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell. Had the running back taken care of, too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Unloads to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
In a sudden change situation offensively, that's when you like to take shots. The defense just jogs out on the field. Let's see if we can catch him napping. Take a shot. Great job in the back end covering to force the incompletion.
Snags it, and there's running room. And he is marked out of bounds after another big game. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Thanks to grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they take it in for 6 more points. His 3rd touchdown in this game and his 3rd on the season. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Finding some room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Ready. Blue 30, blue 30. Go.
Quick release by the QB. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Thunderbirds are marching down the field.
Ready. Red 54, red 54. 180, go.
Unloads quickly. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And it's the Thunderbirds trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's a heat. And it's a sack.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Hey, oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for a gap. It's Martin. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds his tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Running inside. It's Martin. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Here comes the heat. He's got him in the flat. Turning it on. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana!
And if you're the head coach, you are absolutely loving this. You're up big on the scoreboard because your defense keeps getting takeaways, and on offense, in sudden change situations, you're turning it into touchdowns. That right there, phenomenal job. Great decision by the quarterback. He finds his open man. They connect. Everything going their way, David.
And I love when they stay aggressive after a turnover. That is the number one thing we're always yelling in the huddle as a defense. Sudden change, sudden change. They want to capitalize on the momentum, and they did. They stayed aggressive, continuing to add to this lead, doing what they want when they want.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on out.
Jackson will throw. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Thunderbirds will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Secures it at the 30. He's got great speed. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Let's go down to the sideline and holler.
Hey guys, checking in from the Indiana sideline. There is so much energy.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
That's the beauty of misdirection in the run game, right? You try to show the defense one look, and then you come back and hit them the other way when they're not expecting.
The snap sets up to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Indiana! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he'll be brought down.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Jackson gonna throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. And it's the Thunderbirds will call on their punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gonna take a shot at this DB. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They bring him down, but the big play will move.
Downs.
they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We reached the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The run inside. It's Pritchard. Made a defender miss. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Great job by the back on the option.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Back to the ground with the run. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Here's a little room there. The 20. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Wants to throw on first down. Bears the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the play fake. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Thunderbirds will putt this one away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the Indiana sideline. With this big lead, guys, we are seeing the coaches start to reward some of the backups. That backup running back is in now, and he has earned it. Coach told me before the game, all these guys have performed well in practice. They are earning their time, and now with a big lead, he is going to reward all those players who are working so hard. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Wilson will throw. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Running through contact. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Here we go. Ready. Black 14. Black 14. Red 20.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. The screen, and watch out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. No good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Handoff to the single running back. Breaks the tackle. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wilson to pass. Complete. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Quickly complete. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's fourth down for this defense. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit.
It's a fumble on the play. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And it's the Thunderbirds will punt it away on fourth down. Catches it at the 30. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wilson will throw. Snagged out in the air. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its fourth down. And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt is on its way. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
He can't haul it in incomplete. He had him on the crossing route, and he dropped it. The Thunderbirds will send out the punt unit. They'll field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. First play of the drive comes from the 38. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Nice move there. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
The offense set for a first down play.
Here we go. Ready.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.